If you keep your mouth shut, the prettier you look. That was a phrase that I was told a lot.
Some people can look and just say, wow, why don't y'all move? You can't. You don't know how to live anywhere else.
No, that's shots. Queda parado y está preguntando.
Hola Gal, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien.
I'm very excited to talk to you. I just wanted to ask you or to tell you that you have impacted the world as Wonder Woman, and I wanted to ask, how do you think we can impact the world after doing the documentary?
I think that essentially what you're going to learn from the documentary, that it always starts with a small act. That small acts can make a huge influence, can have a huge influence and can make a huge change. A problem that we all have, I think, is that we all want to do good and we all want to change and we all want to, we all want to be these type of heroes, but we never know where to begin. Because, how do you stop poverty, and how do you stop the war and violence and domestic violence? Like, how do you stop it and better it? And the truth is, you just gotta start small. And when you start small, usually it has this amazing ripple effect, domino effect that creates an effect. And I do hope that the show will ignite this will in people, that it'll make people understand that, hey, I don't have to go above and beyond. We can just start with this, and then things will evolve. And that's how you create a change.
I have to fight for being an African American and a transgender woman.
Having lack of access to water, been so many years of hopelessness.
So many of our girls are overwhelmed. Everybody's scared.
We will fight as long as it takes, do whatever it takes.
And why did you want to do shorts instead of a feature length?
Because we wanted this to be as accessible to as many people as possible and to have the potential to become something that is viral. When we do it in a short form, we have an opportunity to tell more stories over time. And basically tell more impact. So for this platform, it felt like the best idea.
How did you choose the 6 women in the show? How was that process?
Yeah. So actually, we had to go through 2 different processes. Processes. Sounds weird. Anyway, we had to go through 2 different processes because at the beginning, I wanted to show the connectivity that human beings have across the globe, right? I wanted to show that no matter where you're from, essentially, as the community of Earth, we all suffer from similar problems. So we had one story in Asia, and we had one story in the Middle East, and we had one story in Spain, and we had it was completely all around the world. And then COVID hit. So we had to decide if we want to wait until it's over or if we want to go and adjust the whole approach. And I felt that there was a great opportunity in kind of telling stories that now more than ever are going to be even more relevant and make the story more domestic centered, because then we can go to production and cover these stories. It was actually mind-blowing to see how many stories we've found of amazing women that does the extraordinary and are being truly women of wonder. And I'm very happy that we went ahead and we did that during the pandemic.
You don't let anybody tell you that you're not worth it.
This is your life. This is your identity.
You're the entire ocean in one drop.
And what was more challenging for you? Doing a big blockbuster like Wonder Woman or doing something more personal like these documentaries?
What's more challenging? They both has their challenges, but also, their I gain a lot from each of the project. With Wonder Woman, you know, becoming a famous person is nice because it brings you the ability to produce shows like this. But also it's hard when you walk around in the streets and you can't really walk around normally. And doing a show like this was harder to fund because I wasn't the face of it and I wasn't the hero, you know, the centered hero of it. But then again, you know, we figured it out and we made it work. So I don't feel like I really, you know, paid any big price for neither of them. I mostly feel grateful to be able to do both.
Finally, you have been inspiring us as Gal and also as Wonder Woman through the years, and I just want to know how these women inspired you and what you're going to take away from them. What lessons are you going to take away to your life?
The biggest thing is their ability to transform their pain and their struggle into strength and power. You know, one of the biggest examples I can give you is Kelsey's story, and Kelsey is a story that we covered here in California, and she lost her twin sister to COVID. And instead of feeling bad for herself and, you know, and getting into this dark, depressive place, which is very easy to get into once you suffer from such loss, sudden loss, she turned her loss and her trauma into a tool that helped her heal herself and also heal other people. But I think that essentially all these women are using the difficulties they're dealing with and their challenges, and they're turning it into determination, into a will and power to change, and into a powerful tool.
Muchas gracias, Gal, for sharing this project with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Muchas gracias.
Adiós, hasta la próxima.